Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to a cup of conversation with me, Nidra Simmons. I actually have a big mug this time. I hope you can hear me. I'm outside on my patio and people are cutting their grass. But I haven't been on for a little bit, and I just wanted to come on and to encourage. I have a verse I want to read. I'm not sure how this cup of conversation is going to go, because there's a lot of things I want to talk about. But before I get started, I have some earrings here that I made. If you like them, let me know. Leave a comment, and we can talk about it. But these are some earrings that are created by Designs by Nidra. Nice length. I think they're very pretty. I like the color too. But like I said, if you're interested, leave a comment below, and I will get back in contact with you. Okay, but I'm coming from a book in the Bible, 2 Samuel, verse 22. This particular chapter talks about how it's talking about praise for God's deliverance. And I was sitting here on my patio, and I was just flipping through the pages, a little game I play, and then I just flipped through and just pointed to whichever one I think I should read. So this one again is coming from 2 Samuel 22, and the verses are from 17 to 24. And this is an Amplified Bible version. And it says, "He sent from above, he took me, he drew me out of great waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, from those who hated me, for they were too mighty for me. They came upon me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my uprightness with him. He compensated and benefited me according to the cleanness of my hands. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from my God. For all of his ordinances were before me, and from his statute I did not turn aside. I was also blameless before him, and kept myself guilt and iniquity." That touched me because it kind of summed up a portion of my life. I try my best to do right by God, and I try to fulfill the commandments. I try to be respectful to others, and in the process, people just looked at me as a naive person that don't know no better. So they talked to me any kind of way. They gave me the breadcrumbs and different things of that nature. But I didn't retaliate. I didn't come back. I didn't try to cause problems or pain for them. I didn't even wish nothing on them. I just continued to pray. Just like you all should still continue to pray for your enemies. I don't pray particular things for them because, that's not me to judge. I just pray that God's will for their life come to pass. And God knows what it is that they're supposed to, do. And if they have a relationship with God, then they'll have that conversation and they would know what they're supposed to be doing. So I don't put a prayer out for people that I don't know what they need, or get a urge of something to talk about for them. But I just pray God's will over their life. I pray that someday that if you are my enemy, that you seek the Lord, and that God will touch your heart, and that we will no longer become enemies. But it's not my will, it's thy will be done. And that's how I live my life. It's not my will, it's the will of the Father, of God in heaven. And that's how I live my life. That's how I've been living my life. Because he will fight my battles, just like if you love him and believe in him, he'll fight your battles. We all have a spirit team. That was a verse that came out this morning. But I also want to talk about something else. I want to talk about time. In heaven, I believe there's no time. But here on earth, there's time. And there's people that like to waste people's time. And my question is, why? If you want nothing good for a person, why would you waste your time with that person? You give off more energy and anger than you do with love and joy. When you're happy, you smile, you feel good, you breathe better, you just feel better. When you're angry, you got to sit there and take time to plot and come up with schemes and different things to try to make their life miserable. That's a waste of time. You could be doing a lot other things for yourself in that time. So, can we be mindful of doing things intentionally? Like when I work and when I, as a teacher, I try to teach intentionally. I do things intentionally. We play games intentionally. It is for a purpose to help learn, develop, and teach. So I got a call coming in, so hold on one second. I'm just going to pause for just a minute so that call can get through. Go past. Okay. Sorry about that. But like I was saying, time is precious on earth. My time is precious. Your time is precious. So let's not waste each other's time. I've already explained on many of my videos that this world is just, it's not fair. But life is not fair. I am unapologetically me. I am who I am. What you see is who I am. I can't hide who I am because it's going to come out anyway. I remember at some of my jobs, I was told that my tone, my voice was a little bit too loud. Well, that's my tone. I am not from the town that I live in. I am from another place. And my tone and my voice sounds different. I cannot change that because you're not happy with it. I am me, just like you are you. I don't think that you should change your voice or your tone to appease somebody else. If you have good intentions in your heart and your job shows that you are compassionate, that you do what you need to do, and you take care of the needs of others depending on whatever job you have, your tone and your voice should not matter. That's like saying you go into another country and you telling them you can't talk your way because you have a business. Let's just say you have a business in another country and they speak a different language. You can't go into that country and tell them you got to all speak one way. We're all individually and uniquely made. So let's be mindful of the time that we keep and how we spend that time, because life is short. We are spirit beings that live in, on this planet. I'm going to speak for myself. I'm a spirit being living on this planet in this vessel. This vessel doesn't last forever. It has an expiration date. I don't know what the expiration date is. Only God knows. Just like your vessel has an expiration date. So let's make the best of the time that we have here on this earth. And let's love one another. Love is wonderful. I still come out to and encourage and uplift. Continue to love yourself. Love yourself first. Because if you don't, you're not going to get the love that you can give yourself from other people. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. And I also want to talk about grown folks that need healing. Folks that need to go in and start healing their inner self. Hurt people hurt others. So if you're hurting, understand, intentionally or non-intentionally, you're hurting other people in one way, form, or fashion. So learn to forgive yourself. Love yourself. And try to get over whatever hurdle it is that you're trying to run from. And if you are a child of God and there's a call on your life, you can run, but you can't hide. So face up to what it is that God's called you to do and do it. Okay? Face your fears. If you face your fears head on, there is a promising point on the other side. If you have addictions or whatever the case might be, or if you have a history of whatever it may be, seek help, seek guidance, seek God. If you don't know where else to go, seek God. He hears you. He's free. You ain't got to wait on a line a telephone I'll hold and wait for someone to come back and listen to elevator music. Contact him just by saying, "Dear God, I need you. I'm here. Please help me." You can do that. And trust and believe he's going to help you. What do you got to lose? So, love yourself. And stop wasting people's time. And to all of these group of foreigners that seek women, I mean, I said it before, I just don't understand. Stop. Meet people in your own country. Look at yourself. If you're 57 years old, and whatever the case might be, I'm just throwing out an age, and you have a child that you're not taking care of, but you're working all of these jobs way hours away, what do you really have to offer another woman? You can't even take care of your responsibility. You're not even there for them. So don't waste my time. Now, this is personal. All of y'all out there who try to come and reach me and to try to interrupt the plan that God has for me, don't waste my time. Because whatever God has for me is for me. No devil in hell or earth can interrupt what God has for me. So stop. Take your time someplace else because it's not welcome here. All right? And I'm still coming out with love. Don't waste other people's time either. If you don't like nobody, you ain't got no good intentions to it, and I know I'm not speaking proper language when I'm talking about ain't. But if you do not have any love for anybody, and you constantly sitting there planning plots and stuff like that on people, stop. Because them same plans and plots or even holes that you dig for others, dig too. For one of your foot and the other one. Because you're going to fall in both of them. So stop hating on people. Love one another. Okay? Love one another. I love you all, even my enemies. I pray God's will on your life. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. They may form, but you better watch it, because they can be reversed. So don't wish hate on nobody. I wish love on everybody. I wish everybody to succeed and do the will of God, so we can have a life that's worth living. It's too much wasted energy plotting, scheming, and planning on hurting on other people, or even coming around to cause chaos. Women, if you have a man that's not faithful to you, don't take it on that woman. You dealing with that man. Men, if you have a woman that's not faithful to you, don't take it out on that man. You dealing with that man. I mean, don't take it out on that other woman. Take it on that man, because that's who you dealing with. Most times the other people don't know that your man is with you or your woman is with you. So let's focus our attention where it's needed and not wasting other people's time and wishing bad things on other people because of your insecurities. Work on your insecurities. You can seek help with God with that too. Keep your hands clean. Seek the Lord, and you will get results. So until next time, thank you for having that cup of conversation with me, Neja Simmons. I love you. God loves you. Love yourself. Stay blessed. Peace.